The story of Daniel being thrown into a lion's den is found in the biblical book of Daniel. In the Old Testament, Daniel was a prophet and an advisor to the king of Babylon. His enemies plotted against him, knowing that he was faithful to God and would not worship any other gods. These enemies convinced the king to issue a decree stating that anyone who prayed to any god or man other than the king would be thrown into a den of lions. Despite the decree, Daniel continued to pray to God 3 times a day, as he had always done. When the king learned that Daniel had violated the decree, he was distressed because he respected Daniel and did not want to harm him. However, the king was bound by the law he had established and reluctantly gave the order for Daniel to be thrown into the den. That night, the king could not sleep and was filled with anxiety for Daniel's well-being. Early the next morning, he rushed to the lion's den and called out to Daniel. To his surprise and relief, Daniel responded, saying that God had sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions so that they did not harm him. The king was overjoyed at Daniel's survival and immediately ordered that he be lifted out of the den. He then commanded that those who had conspired against Daniel be thrown into the den themselves. Along with their families, the lions overpowered them, and they were devoured before they even reached the bottom of the den. The king then issued a decree declaring that the God of Daniel was the one true God, and that all people should worship and reverence him. Daniel prospered in the kingdom, and his faithfulness to God was rewarded. The story of Daniel in the lion's den is often seen as a tale of faith, courage, and divine protection. It highlights the power of God to deliver his faithful servants from harm, and serves as a reminder of the importance of remaining steadfast in one's beliefs, even in the face of adversity.